got nothing else to
Ever
spend
been
on.
to the land of dunes, ye scallywag? There be ancient civilizations under the sand sometimes. Once I dug out this particular golden icon. All while I was digging, the bowels of the World Eater rang in my ears. But I persisted. Dug until me fingers cracked. No stopping. Till the riches were secured. Ah, 'tis truly a wondrous thing. Turns your own head into a jackal's, it does.
Yep, it does. All I have to spend my money on really is cosmetics at this point anyway, so... Boop. Oops, let's go this way to see if we can't find it faster. Yeah, so now we have a jackal head. We can be a pupper. Or a giddy. Or an eagle. Or a plague doctor. Or a human. I'd prefer the glowing skull because I think it's cool. So there we are. That is the end of our day. Apparently, and nobody's very clear, it's the overall state of the world, so I'm assuming change since 0. Alright, now we know we shouldn't overachieve. Interestingly, apparently the reason that you're getting question marks on some sheets is that you didn't choose them in a previous game. It's for replayability. If you've processed them, you know what they do. Well, there you go then. Another day on the job, another time where we cannot talk to the boss yet because it's not the end of the day. Here is the end of the day. We can't go to the bar. We can go to the Emporium, but we can do that at the end. It's fine. Time to start. We get the news. So this is, the news will always tell us how the world changes, how our city changes. Because of what we did yesterday. So in Crow news, collapse of under construction city walls leaves many injured, overseer dead, project canceled. Science Today, local technician introduces new exciting soldering techniques that may change the whole world. So that's how the world changed today. If we check the ball, it's the same as at the end of the day where nature has gone down, but everything else is up. All right, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 profiles to check out today. And what are our conditions? Morning grim. A new day dawns with slightly fewer people alive than required. I know being a reaper may grow monotonous, but you ought not take it out on the humans. Please follow the rules and choose the appropriate number of profiles before you fax them to me. Quota for the day. 2 humans have to die. Another day, another septum. Fate. Alright, so 2 humans have to die. Please do remember that. We have Eli Logan. 37. A grave robber. When people started burying their loved ones with their valuables, Eli started digging. The belief that possessions could somehow be taken to the afterlife seems very silly to Eli. They call themselves a tomb diver. That's 1. We have Magnus Whitaker, 39, a brewer. Magnus is an experienced brewer who produces artesian beer. Their specialty is microbrew, but they have experimented with nano and pico brew. They are currently building an experimental brewery capable of producing femto brew. Interesting. We have Christoph Semanis, 35, a podcaster. Christoph, the other set of footprints, hosts a religion-themed podcast without trying to be a jerk, together with a pal. They chuckle through life, an odd joke always ready to be thrown at any moment. When not podcasting, they're secretly a wrestler under the ring name Boanergas. So, podcaster / secret wrestler. Interesting. Christoph must live. Well, the votes were coming. Zitian Wainwright, 35, a school bus driver. Zitian drives children to and from schools every day. Although it seems like a job that requires responsibility, they're usually pretty lax about it, sometimes partaking in soft narcotics before getting behind the wheel. They say it makes them focus better. Oh. Interesting. And Columbia Hunter, 47, an airplane pilot. Columbia is a distinguished war veteran these days, working as a well-regarded passenger airplane pilot. They're happily married and have 5 children. As a hobby, Columbia is extremely interested in the history of religious buildings. Yeah, it's quite possible. Although, even if that is the case, it's likely that only he will die. So now we can check in on what the consequences are for doing any of these. So, if the grave robber lives, money goes up. If the grave robber dies, health and peace go up. Okay. If the brewer lives, question marks. We don't know anything about the brewer. All right. If the podcaster lives or dies, we don't know. We've never processed him before. If the school bus driver lives or dies, if he dies, peace goes down, but nature goes up. And if he lives, it's not showing me. I think I need to move him into the light more. If he lives, peace goes down. Not sure I understand that. Okay. And then last but not least, we have the airplane pilot. If he lives, nature goes down, but peace goes up. And if he dies, peace and health goes down. All right, I guess peace and population goes down. Something like that. So that is what we know. 2 of these people must die. I know which 2 I would kill, but it's fine. So let me get them back into a place where we can do the vote. The grave robber, Eli Logan. We will start the vote. Remember, exclamation point die or exclamation point spare. Which shall we do? Shall he live or die? Oh, the grave robber sounds disposable. Feel free to... This is how you guys help me play the game. Let's go. Let's go, chat. Let's go. I guess he's dying. Goodbye. All right. The brewer. Does the brewer live or die? Start the vote now. Let's go, let's go. Exclamation mark die or exclamation mark spare. Please let me know. Does this man live or die? That means everybody else gets spared, Trav. You sure about that? Femto level technology is too much power for man to know. All right. Well, that is our 2 deaths. We are not allowed to do any more deaths. We got in trouble for it last time. So he's done. Everybody else gets to live. All right. This is where we're at. After we've set that in stone, this is what our snow globe is telling us, is that money and nature are negative and population and peace are positive. There we go. let's end the day, shall we? It'd be brewing a single glass of beer, which sounds dumb. Mr. Scrake, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. Always appreciate having you here. And please take care of yourself while you are AFK. All right, time to go see what Fate has to say.
Grim, my latest spawn. 3 days you have been with us. How do you feel?
Fine, more or less.
Good. One has to focus on their tasks and avoid needless emotionality. It helps maintain composure in our stressful line of work.
Are we stressing yet, chat? I don't think we are. I think we're fine.